who has saw this explosion. Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, is this Eyewitness News?
Yep, this is Eyewitness News, and I'm Shaun Riff. Can we get your name?
Oh, hi, Shaun. My name is Alexis Cruz.
Okay, thank you, Alexis.
Hi, Alexis. This is Tom Saywer. You said you witnessed the whole explosion. Can you describe to us what you saw?
Well, I was walking down Midtown Avenue to survey the damage after the storm, and then all of a sudden I see a very white flash. It was extremely bright, like a bright flash of lightning that just fell behind the northern tower of the World Trade Center, and then immediately after, I hear a very large explosion. And then I see a huge fireball shoot in the sky, and then that's when the fires began.
Okay, Alexis, do you have any idea as to what that bright flash that you saw may have been, or what it appears to resemble at the very least?
It looked like a lightning strike. I think it was a lightning strike. Like the ones that are from cloud to ground. I think it was a lightning bolt that struck the building. Then again, I'm not too sure. But it was very bright and fast. But I think it was a strike of lightning.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of those today, which could perhaps be the reason. Thank you for calling Eyewitness News, Alexis.
You're welcome.
Stay safe, okay?
I will. Bye-bye.
And that was Alexis Cruz we were just speaking to. She was an eyewitness to an alleged cloud-to-ground lightning strike that perhaps fell on something that has caused this major explosion and fire. Again, this is unconfirmed, so we do not know for sure if lightning was indeed the cause of this major explosion.
And we're being told that Mary Riff and Tanya Cohen have both arrived at the station. They've now gotten some more details, but they were forced to move away from the area by police due to a large amount of smoke that is in the area. And we're going to begin with Mary Riff. Mary, this is Tom Saywer. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Tom.
Okay, Mary. Were you able to get any information from the rescue workers before they moved you away?
I wasn't able to get much information, but what I was told by some firefighters was that the major explosion was indeed caused by a flash of lightning. So we are now confirming that a lightning strike is the cause of the explosion of the northwestern corner of this building. Just moments after my live report on the power outage and the suicide jump at Rockville World Trade Center, I witnessed a huge lightning bolt that fell out of the sky and struck the northwest side of the Rockville Central Station. It looked as if it had hit the northern tower of the World Trade Center, but it actually struck the northwest corner of the Central Station. I was also told that there were workers inside of the building at the time of the explosion. I did not get any word on the extent of the injuries of the workers at the time because police and firefighters haven't found them yet.
Hi, Mary. This is Shaun, honey. Just how close were you at the building before they moved you away?
Hi, Shaun. Well, we were in front of the building, actually, but the smoke just got extremely intense and they forced us to move at least 100 feet away from the scene. Tanya Cohen was right there as well, and they told her to move several feet away from the burning station. Right now, the smoke is still billowing in the sky. Firefighters are continuing to arrive on the scene as we speak, and they're trying to stop this fire. Some firefighters have gone inside the building, but right now it shows no signs of letting up. We're going to continue to monitor the situation and we'll bring you the latest throughout the night and on a brief update tomorrow morning, when hopefully this will be over. We are now going to my colleague, Tanya Cohen, who's just a few blocks away from where I am. Perhaps she has more information. Tanya?
Mary, we have gotten a lot of confirmed information. We are now getting official word that the lightning had struck a large fuel tank, which supplies the fuel for the trains here at the station. The fuel tank was located in the northwestern corner of the station, and that is precisely where the lightning struck, causing this massive explosion. The official time in which all of this unfolded was at 11:09 tonight. There were workers inside this building when this explosion occurred. We do not know the extent of their injuries, and they have not yet been rescued. There are firefighters who have already gone inside the building in an effort to rescue those who may be trapped or unconscious due to the smoke. The good news that we continue to mention is that there were no passengers in the station because the train station was closed prior to the explosion due to flooding on the tracks. Right now you can hear the sirens blaring and the emergency officials continuing to rush to the scene as we speak. We cannot stand directly in front of the station because of the intense billowing smoke. As you look above me in the sky, it is still very cloudy and ominous looking. There are still lightning bolts flashing in the clouds with distant thunder. So apparently the storm is not over yet, but it definitely looks like it is starting to finally wind down. As Mary said, this is a developing story. Once we get more information, we will bring it to you as soon as we can. We're live in Midtown. Tanya Cohen, SBN2, Eyewitness News.
Now, a quick question, Tanya. Before you sign off, were you able to speak to any other eyewitnesses who were in the area?
Well, there were people in the area, but the thing is, when we try to approach them, they are simply shocked and horrified, so they were unable to comment on the situation. So unfortunately, we cannot speak to anyone else besides the officials and emergency workers at the station.
Okay, thank you very much, Mary and Tanya, for getting to the Central Station quickly and bringing us a lot of important, detailed information. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A stray lightning bolt is believed to be the cause of this major explosion at Rockville Central Station, in which you can see there now looks to be nearly partially destroyed. The fire appears to be under control now, as there are only a few flames that are now burning, so this is definitely good news.
Indeed, Shaun, and emergency officials are continuing to arrive at the station as we speak. There were still some workers and operators who were inside the station trying to drain some floodwaters off of the tracks. And unfortunately, according to officials, there were approximately 5 to 8 workers inside the station at the time of the explosion.
Very unfortunate, Tom. And to think that all of this damage had been caused by a single stray lightning bolt is just really inexplicable and baffling. I mean, weather like this is just such a rarity in Rockville, and it is just not common in the month of March. But we can now say that the worst is finally over. Before we move on, however, we need to once again let you know that the Rockville World Trade Center and all of the buildings preceding it have been shut down until further notice. Midtown Avenue is also closed to all traffic except emergency vehicles.
And also, our producers are now telling us that all high-rise buildings 10 stories or greater have been ordered to evacuate, with the exception of residential apartment buildings. Again, only commercial office towers greater than 10 stories are required to evacuate. Apartment complexes are the only exception to this order. The mayor is ordering everyone to stay where they are and remain at home, as this is a very dangerous and extremely serious situation, and we will continue to bring you the latest when the information becomes available.
And the city typically does take these precautions as a way to prevent more emergency situations from arising. This way they can handle the current situations happening right now with ease. So we do not want anyone to panic. This is only a precautionary measure according to City Hall and the police department.
Indeed, Shaun, and we urge everyone to stay tuned to SBN2 for continuing coverage of this explosion at Rockville Central Station and this deadly lightning storm. We will definitely update you on the situation at Rockville Central Station before the end of this broadcast, and we'll have much more on Eyewitness News at noon. We will also have a briefing of this situation tomorrow morning.
Okay, we are moving on now, and coming up next, Stephen Roberts will have the AccuWeather forecast.
Yeah, guys, severe weather had created chaos in Rockville today, but can you believe that we may actually get a 70-degree day? But before we get there, we may have some extreme cold weather to deal with this weekend. Stay with us, because I will have my full AccuWeather forecast and let you know when this severe weather will leave our city, and also how long this cold weather behind it will last.
And Maxis and Electronic Arts release another expansion pack for the Sims 2 PC game. This is known as the Sims 2 Seasons. We'll tell you more about it. It's all coming up next on SBN2 Eyewitness News at 11.